Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Hey.
It's the icy game, it's the icy game, it's the icy game.
Hey. Whoa. Hey. How'd you know it? Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some that can swim through. We can break it down, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm living this coquito is the proof. Pour me some coquito in my cup. I'ma take a couple more sips and then it's up. Shorty see the diamonds on my chain and fell in love. But no lane, she got a thing for a thug. Shorty drinking, bending over, she in twerking mode. And she love her voice like she a fan of Dirty O. Got her screaming, uh-oh, like Lumi D. I hit it like a G. I'm tryna put it in your spine to see if you can take it. And she told me I'm her favorite. She probably say that a lot. She climb on top, and this time she never wasting. Even though she got no patience, this coquito hit the spot. Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some that can swim through. We can break it down, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm lit, this coquito is the proof. I'm too lit to my old, I'm new shit. I don't know the last time I heard who's this. Frecofino is good with the blue strips. Bad Latin mommy with me, I tell her dolly. Coquito got her feeling like she took a molly. The gang rowdy, but my energy on Bobby. I'm and do some salsa in the party. Ooh, I'm from uptown. That ain't me before, but I'm up now. Plain Jane rolling on, not a bust down. Coquito in my system, motherfucker now. Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some that can swim through. We can break it down, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm lit, this coquito is the proof. You know what it is, baby. Frecofino.
Yeah. Just so y'all know, that was Icy Gang. Well, SNS Icy Gang, because that's actually DJ SNS' son, Icy Gang. And this is his single, Coquito, is out right now. He's a guest for today. I'm waiting for them to come in the building. We also got Kamani Ice. It's an alcoholic beverage. They've been out for a while independently. They pulling up today too. But I want to talk about some of the things that's been going on lately. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, I just dropped a new episode. Go to Grindhard Television on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It got Cara Mirage, which is the mother of Nicki Minaj, hosting a fundraiser for her domestic violence organization T-shirts, and for clergy member Carrie Solanges out of Long Island. Y'all gonna have to vote for him around August 23rd. So residents of Long Island, check out the new episode. Y'all see what it's about. Y'all can hear his spills and everything that he's been talking about and how's he going to represent the people over there in Long Island. But that's the newest episode I just dropped with Cara Mirage and her Cara Mirage Foundation. She definitely opens up her home for some people trying to make it into the, what do they call it? I guess if you want to call it, if you're running for Senate or councilman or something like that. Public office, and they running for public office. Excuse me. When you're running for public office, a lot of people, she opens up her home for guys like that. He's, I think, of Haitian descent. His name is Carrie Solanges, and you can vote for him if you're interested in his policies and what he's on. He says he's all about the women and helping out women. Just watch the episode. It's a whole bunch of stuff he talks about in there. I had to chop some of it up because, I didn't want to make the episode too long and drawn out. And, it's an interview with Cara Mirage about what's been going on with her in her life and what she's doing about financial literacy and how she was a victim of domestic violence and stuff. So it's a nice little interview. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. The episode is out right now. Grindhard Television on YouTube. And everything is about to go on grindhardtv.com. I'm updating the website this week. All right? But that's out right now. But aside from that happening, I was at the Mary J. Blige concert in Coney Island Art Wall, and backstage I ran into Bishop Whitehead. You know what I'm saying? And he was fly, fresh, and flashy as usual with his Gucci suit on. You know what I mean? He had the Gucci suit looking crazy. It was, he's a fly dude, man. And that dude is getting that money. I don't know, like he doing what he do, man. Like dudes did run down on him and rob him for $1 million in jewelry, but he obviously they ain't get all his money because he's still fly, fresh, and flashy getting his money, and he had jewels on too. So salute to him for not letting the viralization of that backlash, the robbery, and the backlash, like send him into like a turtle form where he's like not coming out and hiding and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like, for instance, a prime example when some girl said that Usher gave her herpes or whatever like that. This nigga, you ain't hear from Usher in a long ass time. Like he hid for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you could tell when something really affects a person that when it comes out and it goes viral, if they don't embrace it and come out strong with their chest out and their chin high, then they're hiding. You know what I mean? Because if a person was out crazy before and then something comes out about them and next thing you know that you don't hear anything about them for 6 months to a year, then they obviously ashamed of it, or it's true, or they just can't handle the truth being out. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But again, back to Bishop Whitehead, the fact that just happened and it was a lot of people questioning some of the things that he possibly could have done to get this money, and him to be out here standing strong is definitely a detriment to that.
Oh, man. So,
you know what I'm saying? That he's really doing his thing. But one of the things that got me the most about this is that there was some people, 2 pastors from down south, that was laughing about him getting robbed on one of the guy's platforms. You know what I'm saying? And I heard this guy was kind of big down there, but I don't know. But you could clearly see that, he's a gay pastor or whatever. And then the girl, she's a nice woman, but she's fairly heavy set or whatever. But when Bishop Whitehead got gist of this, first let me play you of them laughing. Let me play what they were saying, and you tell me what you think. Oh, hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Hello? Hello?
This is Frank.
Frank, what's good? You outside?
What room number are you?
109. Somebody coming to get you right now. Yeah, so that's when our guests come in, Kamani Ice. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna front. I'm about to get into this right here.
But when I seen this here video, and I looked at this backdrop of look like sheets,
Larry.
and I said, now we got a problem, because if you rich, you can take $100,000 and buy you a whole new backdrop for the church. I said, this don't make no sense to me.
Larry, I was crying when I.
Yo, they laughing. Yo, what's good, bro? Come on in. Oh yeah. Yeah, just watch the cameras come around there. So we got our first guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah. Word. There you go. There you go.
Good.
All right.
Man, I was standing outside that door.
You ain't hear us in here talking and shit?
I heard this. I almost went into the one that had beats playing.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, maybe not. Then I walked around and I was standing out there looking because you had that snowfall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm totally digging that. But I didn't knock on it because I didn't want to disturb. I don't know how your name.
Yeah, but you here for an interview. You gotta knock. You know what I'm saying?
I would have. The first door I chose would have been the room door.
Right.
Then I was like, let me just call him.
All right, so go ahead, get on your mic. We here. Yeah, we live, bro. You walked in on the live show. That's what it do. So yo, we got Frank from Kamani Ice in the building. Hand clap for him. what I'm saying? You know, we gotta go. I see you walked in here empty-handed, like.
No, I put it in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he got it cold.
Heavy, man.
Oh, he got it. He got something cold to drink and all that.
Nah, that's the problem. It's got to be cold. There was no store, right? When I thought I would catch a corner store,
right?
You kind of like in the sticks over here.
Yeah, it's on the low.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. The hotel that's around
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
low.
It's on the low.
I know y'all know about that. So yeah, I stashed it in the refrigerator. I don't think it's been there long enough. I didn't know if you guys would have ice, how this goes.
Well, you know what? You could leave it in there for a little while because we got. Is it gonna make it any colder than?
I was thinking that too, but it looked like, you know, kind of a claim. First of all, why would you steal it? You don't even know what it is. But, you know, it's not like
but you never know.
That. I'm with you too. I had those thoughts, but I was like, look, better than safe than sorry. We'll see what happens. And then you got leaves like that.
Yeah, you never know.
Something else to talk about.
They'll be like, oh yeah, we was gonna try some Kamani Ice today, but somebody stole the bottle. But yo, that's what it is. So, but we gonna come back to some Kamani Ice. We gonna taste the beverage, talk about it and all that. But first, let's get to. Because we was talking about something that happened just the other day. You know about Bishop Whitehead being robbed in his.
No, I haven't heard that. Please.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a bishop who wears like big not rope chains, but a big Jesus cross, diamond out, icy, big rings, everything. He drives a Rolls Royce. He's from America. He lives in New Jersey, but his church is in Canarsie, Brooklyn. His church is in Canarsie, Brooklyn. So obviously he goes live from his pew or whatever, and somebody obviously set him up and robbed him while he was live for $1 million in jewelry. Oh, that's what you know what I'm saying?
Floss like that.
Right.
Where is your security?
Yes.
You know?
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up because he says that, you know, God is on his side. He don't have to worry about that, you know. But there was 2 pastors from down south that were laughing at him. Yeah. And he said that his daughter got a gun put in her face. So when he got on there live, it didn't sound like a bishop and 2 pastors arguing about this. And I want to play a little bit of it so you can hear it, and you could tell me if this was a laughing matter that 2 pastors should have been doing on their platform. You could turn it up a little bit, Mav.
And I looked at this backdrop of look like sheets.
Larry.
And I said, now we got a problem because if
making
you
fun
rich,
of his backdrop,
you can take $100,000 and buy you a whole new backdrop for the church. I said, this don't make no sense to me.
Larry, I was crying. Yep. When I seen it, I was screaming to the top of my lungs. I said, Lord, everybody in my subdivision gonna hear me. I'm telling you.
Is they not laughing at that situation?
Lord, I'm sorry. Larry, that's why I texted you and I said I'm probably going in here.
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing.
Okay. Now the pastor gets on there live.
We can really get like this, all right? You're not gonna laugh at the situation where a gun was pointed at my people. Where a gun was pointed at. I listened to it. I listened to it. All right. I listened to it. I listened to it. So I don't even know you. Number one, I don't know you. I don't know. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there, Biggie. Let's go there, Biggie.
You don't know me. You've never
Let's go there, Biggie.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm a liar. Let's go. How? How am I a liar, Biggie? Biggie Big, not Biggie Smalls, but you're Biggie Big.
You are quote unquote
all right.
a bishop in the Lord's church.
That's right.
You have seen my face on your timeline before, and if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I do not know you. I do not know you. But at the end of the day, when you come here and try to talk about me and I don't I don't know you at all. And at the end of the day, when I come on and I'm listening and I'm seeing you laughing at me, I'm sitting here, you laughing at me. I don't even know you. And then Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. And Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. Larry, and you want to sit here and talk about that I spoke about homosexuality. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on one second. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie.
You don't have any respect
all right?
for women.
No. Don't talk about women now. Don't talk about women because y'all laugh. Y'all laugh when Larry said about the gun in my daughter's face. Y'all laugh. Y'all laugh. That's what you did. Y'all laugh. That's what you did. And you want to say talk about if that's really true. That's what you said, Larry, and y'all laughed. And what you did was you laid on your carpet. You laid on your carpet and pretended to be.
Because when he got robbed, they made him lay on the carpet. Right. So Larry, the gay pastor, who the platform this is that they're on, he was laying down on the carpet and laughing and saying, this is how they got him and stuff like that, making a joke of it. This bishop seen this. Yeah. As we just heard them talking about it and laughing.
Yeah, it's hard to make a case that you're not laughing at him when you're mimicking him.
Yes.
Be me. You're disrespectful, okay? You're disrespectful.
This man won't clap
and at the
so
end
bad.
of the day, Larry, at the end of the day, I respected you. And you want to talk about the LGBT community? We had a conversation. And my position was that I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm not, if homosexuality is an abomination.
No, you're mean. You're mean.
What are you talking about mean? How am I mean? I'm not mean. You're mean.
Hold on.
You're mean. You're mean. Because at the end of the day, y'all sitting here and laughing at something that 4 gunmen could have took my family life, and y'all sitting here making a mockery of it, all right?
We are not.
This big blip right here want to sit here and talk about women, all right? And you want to sit here and validate homosexuality because you just admitted that you're a faggot, all right? That's on me.
Didn't I tell y'all?
Now you see, is that a pastor and a bishop? They went in. Yo, Icy Gang. Yo, what you think about that, Frank, from Kamani Ice?
Okay. And I say this to every time somebody has a dispute with somebody else, there are 3 sides to every story. Mm-hmm. There's your version, there's my version, and then there's the truth. Right. So without knowing too much about what happened, I can't say if they know this guy like he's what we used to call a paquetero. You know, he exaggerates the story. But you're saying it was live. I didn't see it. But here's the thing. All 3 of them are supposed to be, part of the clergy, right? I don't see a lot of sympathy, from the clip that you showed me, right? If you guys mimicking on the floor, it's a traumatic experience. And there's also rules, like if we, getting on each other, snapping on each other, whatever, you want to talk about me, that's fine. Leave my kids out of it, right? Don't.
They didn't say nothing about his kids because they didn't see it. Like in the robbery, you only see him getting on the floor,
right?
And then you see another one of his parishioners are sitting in the corner, not moving, just sitting there watching the whole thing go down. But he sees that the guys put guns to his daughter's head and his wife's and stuff like that. So with these 2 other pastors is laughing about it, he's like, yo, y'all don't see that my daughter got a gun put to her head. And,
right.
They could have shot up the spot or whatever, and they laughing about it. So he went in on them, and you heard the stuff that he was saying.
I didn't hear that from the beginning. I didn't know if they said, thoughts and prayers, like the simple shit that they always say about stuff. Our thoughts and prayers go out to, I don't know if they said that, but you're right. From what you're showing me, from what I'm seeing, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but then the pastor, he lost his shit. Now he's throwing out, the F.
Well, hold on,
F-bombs.
we got S&S Icy Gang in the building. Watch out for the camera. Watch your step. Yeah. Watch your step, y'all. Yeah.
Careful, brother.
It's your seat right here, my guy. We got guests pulling in. Oh, y'all came deep. Y'all got to be careful.
Show after, right?
Oh, okay. My God, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Word up. Yeah, you could just move that. Oh, yeah, it's a seat for you right there. All right, so we got. Yeah, you can sit right there. Just watch out. So we got S&S Icy Gang in the building. We got Kamani Ice, alcoholic beverages in the building. Grindhard TV podcast. You already know what it is. We just was finished talking about the whole Bishop. Whitehead, the pastor who got robbed and stuff like that. And I was playing this thing, I don't know if you know about it, where he was arguing with two pastors from down south. And obviously one of them is a homosexual man, pastor, and the other one is a heavyset girl. And he was like going in on him, calling one Biggie Big, and he was calling him a homosexual and all of that. So it wasn't sounding like a bishop and two pastors arguing over or talking about something. They was
everybody. That's right. I said it. That's right. I said it. That's right. I said it. We had a conversation. And my position was that I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm not, if homosexuality is an abomination.
No, you're mean. You're mean.
What are you talking about mean? How am I mean? I'm not mean. You're mean.
Hold on.
You're mean. You're mean. Because at the end of the day, y'all sitting here and laughing at something that 4 gunmen could have took my family life, and y'all sitting here making a mockery of it, all right?
We are not.
This big blip right here want to sit here and talk about women, all right? And you want to sit here and validate homosexuality because you just admitted that you're a faggot, all right? That's only I
didn't I tell y'all?
That's right. I said it. That's right. I said
what he said.
The spirit that you operate by.
No. Everybody understands the response. Everybody understands the response. All right.
I just feel like a pastor, 2 pastors, and a bishop should have not been on a live broadcast doing that. That puts a total shade over this whole going to church thing and you putting all this money into the church, 10% of your tithes. You're really playing around with people's religion, but this really also shows that they're just vulnerable people just like us. Just because they're pastors and bishops. Something like that happen, you're going to be who you really are, and that's just what it is. What you think about that, bro?
You know what's messed up about it?
What?
They all black.
Yeah. That's exact what it is. Because the white pastor who just doing something in Yankee Stadium, he caking it too off of people's religion and their beliefs. He about to fill Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay off the religious topic because I don't want any feedback on my link and everything like that. But yeah, like you said, 10% of your income goes to the pastor.
And the tithes,
You got 100,000 people at 10% a year. You do the math. Why do you think that guy got 10 jets? What do you need 10 jets for?
He not flying the parishioners all over the place. You know what I mean? And this is what people were saying about this Bishop Whitehead. Like, you got on $1 million worth of jewelry, you riding around in a Rolls Royce everywhere, the truck and the car, drop top, and you just flashing. So when the gay pastor that he was calling a faggot, when he was telling him, what have you done for the community? What millions have you spent into helping people?
Right.
He didn't really want to answer that question. He wanted to just fume and beef about the fact that a gun was put to his little daughter's head and they was laughing about it on the thing.
Now think about this. It turns out that the 4 people who they robbed him, if they get caught, were part of his parish.
Then either he set it up or they set him up.
Right. Or you just, like the guy said, you got all this money, not really helping me out.
I do want to say one thing though. I just don't like that because how he looked and how he dressed and stuff like that. People feel like the pastors is supposed to just look a certain way and stuff like that.
And shit. Like
it's 2022, bro. You know what I'm saying? If a pastor want to look good and he want to look fun, because you got to think about it, looking like this. You want him to reach the youth, right?
Right.
You want him, how are we going to relate to you?
Yeah, exactly. You got to look like how the people look. Hey. When I first saw him in person, he looked like a rapper to me.
And guess what? I guarantee you, more young people will gravitate to him.
They be all over him when he pull up with the Rolls Royce and everything. They'll
gravitate. They'll listen to what he got to say versus somebody else just preaching to him.
Right, in a regular old beat up $2 suit.
Yeah, I just think it's 2022. I think a pastor's supposed to look a specific way, but I don't know too much about him. You know what I'm saying? Like I just see everybody.
Right, try not to comment too hard. I don't know
because he might really be scamming people. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I don't know.
You would have to talk to his kid. It's not for me to judge. This is congregation. They choose to join his congregation.
I just don't like the fact that we all like the narrative is like because of how he look. That he's just automatically scamming
That's
people.
What they all saying.
Because he in Gucci and all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
we actually seen him backstage at the Mary J. Blige joint. He had the fly Gucci suit on.
Nice Gucci.
That shit was lit. I ain't gonna hold you.
There you go.
The shoes. He a fly pastor though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would ain't gonna lie, I would like to see that. Like if you would want to go he'll make you, you know what I mean?
Well, look, you being an artist, right? Because you know that's like an artist startup kit. Being fly, having the name brands and all of that jewelry, crazy, nice foreigns and everything like that. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's every artist depending. It depends on the type of artist you want to be though. Like every artist don't gotta look. If you look at it right now, every artist don't have to look like that. You know what I'm saying? Some artists could look like, I don't want to call them weird. What's another word for it? They just look different. You know what I'm saying? Other artists could look different. You know what I mean? And they do. So and then they win too. So you know what I mean?
Right.
It's really what the artist that you want to be. Now, if you over here rapping about the designer stuff and all that stuff, we're gonna want to see it.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
But you got to look at it like this because it's a lot of capping in rap nowadays. Because I just said this the other day because I really like that new song with Drake and Future with "I'll Be There For." That song is fucking fire. But in the very beginning of the song, Future say something, something, something when I call. Every time I drink codeine, something, something.
Yeah.
He's always mentioning codeine and all these drugs,
drink
but
no more.
he don't even take none of this shit. So why are you perpetuating that?
I would say this though. All right, so if 50 Cent comes back right now as a rapper, what you want to hear from him?
He's kind of back now. He's still rapping about his gun busting days. Yeah.
He about to be 50 years old, ain't he 50? Yeah, he about to be 50, right?
50's 47.
So if we can, I just be saying,
honestly,
I want people to keep it on the keep the same energy.
Right, but not even taking away from you, but 45 to 50, like, all right, people that go to shooting ranges are little kids up to grown ass men. So you could say you could rap about busting guns.
Talk about all that, busting guns, selling drugs, all that. Drugs. Exactly, because he a millionaire. So if you get mad at Future has drunk before, so would you get mad at the same way you get mad at somebody would get mad at Future? You got to get mad at somebody like that. If you got to hold it to the same regard.
You right.
Beyonce married, she's still talking about
single
stuff.
People.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like,
what you feel about that Kamani Ice? Because you sell liquor, so you know when women.
Yeah, but I'm a.
But I just think it's art though. So because Denzel ain't. I mean, Denzel still do stuff with his violence. I'm pretty sure he's not big on violence, but he's the equalizer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? That's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up because people be thinking that movies and acting and stuff like that is okay to do that. Like it's okay to promote that violence in that genre, but in rap it's so forbidden. But it's also known that it's true because there was I know y'all seen that Crazy Bone interview where he said when they pulled them rappers in the meeting in the early 90s and they were saying this is the kind of music we want y'all to make so y'all could get the
I don't remember it from him, but I remember the meeting that they talking about.
And this is when like groups like Onyx and a lot of these gun busting, because remember before it got really crazy, it was the Daisy Age and everybody was singing about love and peace and happiness, and then they started letting the real grimy shit come in. You know what I'm saying? So
I grew up in that era.
Right.
I'm about to say if people want to take all that away, then you're gonna have to take away a whole lot of people who are now people take away Officer Finn. He wouldn't even be Officer Finn because if he wasn't Ice-T and he wasn't rapping gang shit, if you gotta take away 50, there'd be no power, there'd be none of that. If 50 wasn't 50 Cent,
it's all a progression, right? They call it an evolution for a reason. You had to rap a certain way if you want to get airplay.
We coming from it though too, like you know what I'm saying. That's the thing too. We coming from it. How we gonna talk about certain things that we can't talk about yet? And we ain't experienced it. We over here in projects and pissy buildings and things like that, where robberies and things like that really go on and stuff like that. So this is where we come from. Now, if you ain't come from this and then you perpetuating this and you painting this picture, that's where it's appropriation. Like, you know what I mean? Because you don't come from this and you just eating off of other people's hardships and stuff like that.
Right,
but
I agree with that.
If you come from this, then you have a right to speak on this and stuff like that. But I would like to tell people, talk about the consequences too. Don't just talk about the glory that come out of it.
It seems that nobody want to speak about the consequences of the shit. They just want to talk about the glory of getting this money. And like for instance, you from Harlem, so you know off the rip. Yeah. Harlem glorifies the drug dealers and that era, that crack era. And that shit was horrible for our peoples. It was horrible, but we glorify it and make mad movies about it, and everybody's talking about this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy Alpo getting killed in Harlem, that was more popular than a lot of other things. Even though people, regardless of people that say he deserved it because he was out there doing what he did, and then he came home and was still trying to floss at it, people were glorifying. You know how many stories is on YouTube of the lives of these guys? and what they did in the hood and shit like that, who would have known that that's what it was? But we glorify that shit, man.
I know a lot of very peaceful, fun-loving drug dealers. You know,
I look at it like this, though,
violence.
man.
It was all about business.
It's the story. It's our story. It's a real story. Like just like other movies, it's based on real true stories and things like that. This is our real stories. If that's the case, then we gotta change the environment that a lot of us come out of, and that's where it got to start from. How we gonna talk about things that we don't know?
How old are you, bro?
I'm 30 now.
Yeah, so I would say you 30. You wise enough to understand and know what's going on and shit like that. But with them pumping all them drugs into our community back when we were younger, well, we wasn't even born because this was like before our time.
Yeah,
like with the movie Snowfall, the show.
The show.
That's a true story. That's supposed to be Rick Ross's story. The Freeway Ricky Ross. That was a real story.
Yeah,
that's
but they
what
just
I'm saying.
changed it up. You know what I'm saying? So they brought that in here. So like you said, changing the environment.
These are real stories. We come from these environments and stuff like that. So if it's like, it's hard to not express. You know what I mean? Like, just like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Everybody couldn't go to the Apollo and see Billie Holiday and see James Brown and stuff like that. So what comes in, a lot of break beats and things like that and flips of those old sounds, and then people start talking on it where it becomes a DJ and an MC. This comes from these poverty-stricken neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of gems come out of it. A lot of people, done talked about a lot of hard things that come from the community, but they was able to shine and give other people jobs off everybody paying. You know what I'm saying? I really more so be mad at the ones that don't come from it and then talk about it, because then that's the real appropriation. You can't knock the people that come from it telling their story. It's their story. If it was done different, then people would probably talk about different things. Because once people start getting to the money, what happens? They start talking more about the money things. They start bragging about more things they're getting, because now their lifestyle is changing. You know what I'm saying? But they can't talk about that at first when they come from hardships. You know what I'm saying? When the Jordans was 100 and change, and their moms told them they can't get that because they gotta, get them food.
That's a fact. Dudes be hungry.
So then Jordans. What happens? They go home. They go to school and see other people with Jordans because they parents took it upon them. Their parents might have took it upon themselves and get money by any means. And then what happened? What that make you do? You like, yo, my moms can't get it from me, but that means I don't mean I don't want it no more. Right. I still want it. Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna try to go by any means to do it. Not saying that it's everybody takes their path they choose, but it's consequences that come with the action. So you know what you're getting into when you decide to go the other path.
Now, how did you be able to navigate yourself from not getting into things of that sort? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I did, but I was a leader. I ain't follow nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? That's not everybody got that quality.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, Frank,
yes.
Tell everybody, like, how did you come up with wanting to be a liquor? What do you call when you make a liquor? Is it like you're a liquor or what is it called?
Manufacturer.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's not like a mixologist or anything like that. Kai did that. My partner, he's not here right now. It was his recipe. And he was doing it for family and friends around Christmas. I tell the story all the time. And he wanted to try to make it upscale. Like he originally started Nutcracker. You're gonna get a lot of pushback from that, but in Harlem, the Kingdom basketball tournaments, he used to have like a little stand, and he used to sell it like lemonade, right? He made a lot of money for a couple of years, but he wanted to do something different and get it on store shelves, and he was looking for somebody to help him out with that.
So you basically saying that before Nutcrackers was popping in the hood, your boy this Kamani Ice was like the Nutcracker.
Yep.
Wow.
He was just like, it was like Nutcracker. And then people over the holidays would say, look, let me get some of that. I'm having family and friends over. And he would,
That's kind of like what they do with Coquito every holiday time. Oh, we need some Coquito.
That's right. Yeah. But he wanted to do it all year round.
That's your single right there. That song's fire.
I did it because I ain't gonna lie, I'm like probably one of the only oddballs that like Coquito all year round. I don't care where it's at.
No, we got a girl, Flaco Coquito. I'm shouting you out. She does it all year round.
Fire. See, we need more of that, bro. Because I don't like that stigma that it's only in the holidays. I drink that shit all year round, bro. That shit's mad good.
Just don't call it. Say you made a pina colada. It's the same thing. No disrespect. Don't come at me.
Pina colada, coquito got a little bit more nutmeg and cinnamon. It's like an eggnog.
That's that Christmas vibe. That's why, because that's all the stuff that pumpkin spice only comes out around the fall.
But you got artists like this guy making songs about the shit.
Because I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. And because my mom, she be throwing coquito really is like with rum and stuff like that. Right. She'll do that, but then she'll do like Hennessy, and then she did Douce, and Douce is like a little smoother than Henny. It still hit like Henny, but it's smoother than Henny.
So you don't really taste it in that.
You taste it, but it's like it's not giving you that.
See, that's made with love. She critiques it to her crowd.
So then you got a little caramel in the thing. So then you make it. So then it's like I'm like, oh nah. It's like
I need this. I need this for fucking holiday. 4th of July.
Yeah,
I want it for Mother's Day. I want it for Easter.
Right.
That'd be a good drink for Easter too, mainly. Right?
Nah, word. It makes it's. When you add stuff like that in, when it's a traditional coquito, I think I don't care, bro. You should drink that whenever. I love coquito.
Hey, yo, what made you make over the song that you made over the
pun 100%?
Yeah.
Once my man Diddy sent me the beat and it was the pun joint. I'm like, I know I was gonna go into that lane for me. I'm from now in Harlem. I'm on Amsterdam, and Amsterdam is it's black and Latinos there. You know what I'm saying? So. They gave me my little nickname years ago. I was Freco Fino, so that was I felt like once I got the beat, I'm like, yeah, this gonna be my little breakout for my little alias or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I honestly knew once right then and there I knew I was gonna talk about something like that. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna talk about coquito, and I just instantly did the record. I knew it was gonna be fire. I knew it was gonna be I knew it was gonna hit. I knew it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, but
it's a dope record. I like that.
Appreciate that, and it's still you know what I mean, giving that Latin vibe. Of course, you want when you talk about coquito, but it's still got the pun vibe.
Right.
I'm just being
so you paying homage to pun too.
Yeah, of course. Just some, you know what I mean, some New York hip hop joint.
Yeah.
And it's like a club joint, so you could really be in the nightclubs having some fun and all.
That's the music that when it was before there was Ox, it was the bodegas, and in the bodegas they always have music like that playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time you walked in as a little kid, you heard that music, and that's how we knew it was. That's how you could tell that black people and Puerto Ricans, we all grew up in the same struggle, and that's back then when we could own little bodegas and stores in the hood. Because now
and they're not around anymore.
It's only Middle Eastern men and. You know what I'm saying?
There's still some out there, but it's definitely a lot of ox out there.
Yeah, ox.
A lot of ox.
They got this
shit on
smash. They got the
lie.
smoke shops, the stores, all of them on Smiggy.
I ain't gonna lie though. Shout out to the ox with the smoke shops though. Those is top notch.
Is it me or is they not selling straight weed out of these stores now?
I don't know what they putting in there to give it up.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna front. You could go to a lot of the smoke shops and you tell them, yo, I want an eighth. They got them shit, son.
They're ahead of the curve.
Yo, it just reminds me of back in the days how weed spots is back, bro. I remember going to weed spots back in the days. And now it's legal.
How you know it's a weed spot when you walk in?
When you walk in, if it's a smoke shop, they got the weed.
No, but back in the day.
Oh, back in the days when you walk in, they had all this old ass shit on the
there was none on the shelves.
There was little dust on the little bit
That's right.
little boxes they had up there, and you knew it was a weed spot. Then you go to the window with the little cut in the glass, slide your money, and they send it out.
The window.
Yeah, son. So, yo, it's either under the door or through the little window.
But, yo, I be in different hoods, and I was looking for something back then. I walk in, I'm like, oh, no, this is a weed spot. You ain't gonna. And they're looking at me like, you got this? Yeah, don't worry about it. I know you ain't got it. Let me keep going.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So, yo, we here right now. It's Grindhard TV podcast. I got Frank from Kamani Ice, alcoholic beverage, doing this thing out here in the streets independently. And I got S&S Icy Gang. And I think I got the whole Icy Gang in here today. You know what I'm saying? He's the son of living legendary DJ S&S, currently the DJ for Mary J. Blige. How long your pops been DJing for Mary? Is it just come back around and she just did, or he's always DJing?
Well, he always had a relationship with her, but I think it was more so recent where they just kind of made it official. He did a few parties for her recently, consistently, right. And then I think that just happened naturally.
How dope was it to have Grandma Love at the show?
Oh, that was fire.
I seen her sending you for them hennies.
She man, had me on a trip. I almost had the front of the security guard.
Like, go give me a Henny with no ice. You know what I'm saying?
Straight, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it was good to see Grandma have some fun up there.
That's all good. Like,
show love.
that's because all of the younger crowd don't think that the grandmas and the pops is that we don't be out here doing shit. We don't be outside. We was outside before y'all was born, man. What are you talking about? Word up. But yo, we gonna come back with more. We gonna go into some music. We gonna come back with S&S Icy Gang, Kamani Ice. We gonna let them go in the refrigerator, crack that bottle. We gonna get a little sippy and do what we do. It's Grindhard TV podcast. You already know what it is.
Hey, GP, man. These niggas ain't on my motherfucking level, nigga. I be having to tell these niggas like,
It's the Icy Gang. It's the Icy Gang.
it's the difference between talented and gifted. I'm gifted. It's God's work, nigga. Come from a motherfucking bottom. I come from places that you never have been. That's what made me the current event. Follow the news, talking pissy elevators. Morris caught an alligator. Shootouts waking all the neighbors. All started over paper. Niggas play for keeps. Once the lead involved, you can't erase the beat. Get your hand pushed back like an album on its late release. Clips full of malice at your chest, that'll push your T. 2 baby nines, my young guns don't mean Chris and Nee. Brody caught a lick, hit a bank, then hit more than one. Been in so many chases, it feel like he was on the run. Niggas be like, S, we love the music, I say more to come. I don't drink rose when I buy it, I just be pouring them. For all my dead homies in the times we was fucked up. When you get your come up, hating niggas say you lucked up. Hit the block and go grind, my only assignment. And know it's cop my own work, don't believe in consignment. Stop the chitter chat, the one bringing the city back. Giving you life after death is something like Biggie rap. Sorry, this is more piece to the trap. Boys moving back. Soon as plates touch down in the field, I'm making quarters back. Got the juice now and I ain't Minute Maid. And I'm with Becky with the good hair sipping lemonade. Went from posting on the corners to the center stage. The same ones that know your story trying to flip the page. So it's a middle finger to the fakes. Cops killing all of my people, so it's a middle finger to the jakes. And a young nigga once so many times, I'll never feel lost. No. S&S, I'm the biggest boss. Word to Ricky Ross. Rappers don't want none of me. Word to Sean, I zip them up. Niggas think they pop, I send my outlaws to hit them up. One finger make them all disappear. I done mastered the game. Black walls engineered. You dig?
It's the Icy Gang. It's the Icy Gang. It's the Icy Gang.
Ain't know what the fuck it is, nigga. Icy Gang over everything, nigga. West Side Harlem shit. I ain't playing around with you niggas, man. Ain't letting up on you niggas, man.
What's up, y'all?
Actually put on the left-hand side. Oh, it's a lot of AVs and S&S's out here. It's crazy. Oh my God, what's going on, baby? How you doing? You looking good tonight, baby. What's going on? Oh, what is going on? What the? Oh! Ah! Ah! It's nasty work! This is nasty! Back to you, GT! I just laugh at these lanes, man, 'cause there's a lot of buffoonery going on out here, you dig? Oh,
These niggas be hating, mad that they broke. Homie, that's nasty work. You all on the gram, you doing the most. Nigga, that's nasty work. Don't get me involved, I don't want your broad. Nigga, she nasty work. You should've stepped on, edit that raw, you selling that nasty work. That's nasty work. Thug rats, that's nasty work. Switch side, that's nasty work. Dick riding, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Damn, homie, that's nasty work. You got these young cats acting like they touch stacks. Bust down watches, off-white on their back. See them off IG, you don't see none of that. Nope. Damn, playboy, fuck is the rollies at? Damn, homie, that's nasty work. Suckers I never believe, and that's telling life for no reason. Every year it is your season. Sorry, but we never see it. They book me, they pay me, they book you, you pay
pay them. Can't nobody replace him. Game 2 F's by fake friends. Shorty is nasty work. Titty sagging, but the ass is worse. No edges and the tracks is hurt. A chick in the club gon' be mad at this verse. A dude gon' hate too, cause niggas be out here lame too. No job playing 2K, weed smelling like K2. Homie, that's nasty work. Judges out here doing nasty work. Free Ty to give him 6 years, he was innocent. That was nasty work. I can see the jealousy all in their eyes. They be watching me on Insta, wanna beat me in disguise. This is why niggas be hating, mad that they broke. Homie, that's nasty work. You all on the gram, you doing the most. Nigga, that's nasty work. Don't get me involved, I don't want your broad. Nigga, she nasty work. You should've stepped on, edit that raw. You selling that nasty work. That's nasty work. Thug rats, that's nasty work. Switch side, that's nasty work. Dick riding, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Damn, homie, that's nasty work.
I'm where the stars at, no Star Trek. I pull up like Captain Kirk. Dolce & Gabbana tracksuit, sneakers match the shirt. Lying about they job is a couple niggas that actually work around the world. That fuck they head up to see me back on first. You see a nigga in some Gucci shit, I probably had it first. Call a nigga, I been banging 30 shit, I attract the dirt. I run up devilish thoughts. Every time I sat in church, knew I would blow the room stop. Like every time I rap the verse. I don't care about how bad niggas had it, trust me, I had it worse. In the jacks with the paddock first, sold grams while my dad at work. Window shopping in the Louis store, never could grab a shirt. Niggas was smoking Reggie, so fuck it, I guess we bagging dirt. She thought I was a porn star, she ain't know that I had a perk. Her butt was ashy, I still smashed, that shit was nasty work. Niggas be in a rush to tell, let's see who ratting first. For red bottoms, we shoot your bitch, that shit gon' match up purse.
Niggas be hating, mad that they broke. Homie, that's nasty work. You all on the gram, you doing the most. Nigga, that's nasty work. Don't get me involved, I don't want your broad. Nigga, she nasty work. You should've stepped on, edit that raw. You selling that nasty work. That's nasty work. Thug rats, that's nasty work. Switch side, that's nasty work. Dick riding, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Damn, homie, that's nasty work. These niggas be hating, mad that they broke. Homie, that's nasty work. You all on the gram, you doing the most. Nigga, that's nasty work. Don't get me involved, I don't want your broad. Nigga, she nasty work. You should've stepped on, edit that raw. You selling that nasty work. That's nasty work. Thug rats, that's nasty work. Switch side, that's nasty work. Dick riding, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Damn, homie, that's nasty work.
Yeah. You know what it do. It's your boy World Rama. We here at Grindhard TV podcast. You know what I'm saying? We just played 2 joints, you know what I'm saying, from S.S. Icy Gang. So I got a question for you because S.S. Icy Gang. So your name is Icy Gang or all of y'all the Icy Gang?
Nah. That's just the Instagram. I'm just S.S. But I don't mind when people call me S.S. Icy Gang. Okay. But the label is Icy Gang. Icy Gang Records.
Oh, okay.
It's me and my partner Rich Ice. We the CEOs. We got some dope artists, Fly the Mayor, AIGs, Bino B.
That's any of the guys that's here with you today?
Nah.
Okay.
This is Key Glock. He got fashion. His line is Mason Sayer, and then this is my brother Hooli. He handled like a lot of the business stuff with me.
Okay.
So do Reg.
Okay.
Reg Money, but the Icy Gang was with us last night when we went to. We all Icy Gang, but the Icy Gang was with the artists and stuff like that. Was with us last night when we went to Poughkeepsie and stuff like that.
Oh, y'all did a show in Poughkeepsie?
Yeah.
Hold up. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I think. Hello?
Yeah, I had to go outside to get ice. I need to let that gain her.
All right, we coming. We sending somebody for you right now.
I appreciate it.
All right. The liquor's on its way. You know what I mean? Yeah. So y'all just did a show in Poughkeepsie last night?
Yeah, it turned up.
How long a drive was that?
Hour 30, hour 40, hour 30.
Oh, okay, on some late night shit. Who's the designated driver out your crew?
I mean, I'll drive, he drive. My little brother, my manager Mills.
Yeah, because being an independent artist with a hot single, you got to do a lot of leg work, a lot of footwork. Yeah. Shows all over the place.
Hell yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? What's the furthest that you would say you went and did a show where you had to drive to it?
I mean, we didn't drive to it, but we took a flight there. We performed in Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte.
That's North Carolina or South Carolina?
Yeah, we drove to Philly. I had a show out there.
All right.
That's probably like the furthest I drove.
That's like,
for a
that's
show.
like the radius that you would probably want to do.
To drive for a show,
Right,
yeah.
like-
But we'll take flights, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna work. We did like our own little tour in the pandemic. Like, was it the pandemic? Nah, it was the pandemic. It was the beginning. It was 2021. It was last year, literally.
It was in both. It was in between 2020 and 2021.
This 2020. Nah, it was 2020, 2021. We only went to Philly on 2020. We went to Philly, LA, all that. Yeah, that was 2021. Big Icy 1 was last year. It's just time go by mad fast, so I'm thinking.
Well, you know, with the pandemic coming in, that kind of
But
like
2021 still counts as the pandemic too, don't it?
Not a little bit.
In the beginning.
50-50.
Nah, 2020 is the beginning.
Nah, 2019.
2019.
2019 is the beginning.
Yeah, that was
2020 is just when they shut everything down.
Yeah.
I think 2019 in October is when we was seeing the people fainting in Japan. Right, but then in March of 2020 is when they shut everything down over here. It
We
was,
came back by 2021. Something was back.
get back in.
They started talking about it in January.
That's what I'm saying. In 2021, they was letting everybody outside. That's why I said we went touring. Yeah, it was, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's when we started. We was able to get back on the plane and stuff like that. You just had to have the COVID test beforehand.
April 2021.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. We went to CT, we went to Jersey, we went to LA, Philly, Delaware. Yeah, we went to Delaware. We had a show in
and
Delaware.
y'all did. So y'all
We drove there, technically.
that was like a 5 or 6 city tour y'all did.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Delaware wasn't a part of it. That was just when we drove.
Yeah, but that count, because that still was on the rollout.
Yeah, that's when
Icy
you was on the
project.
road. You was on the road, bro. That was a tour. That was it.
You don't, but we do, nigga. That wasn't in New York. You fucking that can't count.
All right, so we got Kamani. Math don't drink. He don't drink alcohol.
No, I was just about to ask that. Who ain't drinking? Want a shot? All
I'll
right.
take a shot.
We got Frank right here from Kamani Ice.
They
He
look
set up
like
some shots.
hardcore drinkers. Hennessy, Patron. No?
Migos.
Okay. All right.
So you can't judge a
Nigga's
book by
not
its
drinking,
cover.
bro. He lied to you and said Migos.
If I do, that's what I'm drinking.
Yeah, we stoners, but I'll drink. And I like that Kamani Ice. Yeah, I want to see.
Oh, you had Kamani Ice before?
Nah, but I
Oh,
like
you
the way it
stoned.
looks.
See, I big that up, right? No, I don't drink. Now I smoke.
Yeah,
Me
I don't
too.
drink either. I smoke.
Yeah.
That's it. But check it. Yeah,
That
for
is
me-
true.
Yeah, for me, when we do sip, we do have like a preference.
Yes, everybody does. And I asked that one of the opening questions is what's your drink of choice? You know, if you were at a bar and you said, let me get.
I think
There
it
you go.
depends.
Patron is the
'cause-
first thing out of his mouth. Did I say that?
I
Patron.
might get that too
Migos.
because it's a smooth, calm vibe. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, if I'm only drinking Douce with like stuff like coladas and stuff.
I don't even really drink. I don't even drink cognac like that at
Bro,
all.
when I get booked for walkthroughs and the free bottles come in, I let the bartenders drink and the homies drink.
Oh, okay.
I like rose though. I like rosé. That's valid.
That should get you litty too.
Oh, and it's blue.
Yep.
Oh, that's fire. Shit like a Gatorade.
We got a lot of different comments. Now, ideally, it's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be ice cold and then just poured out of the bottle. But we don't got time for it to get that cold, so we're gonna add some ice.
That's what we doing. Look, we got you too. Getting that.
Yes, in Harlem. Yeah, we just opened up another liquor store, Freeland Liquor Stores on 119th Street. We were there Friday night.
119th what? Because we were
119th and Lenox.
Yeah, perfect place, perfect strip.
Right, and then we were
like the Lydia strip.
Well, it started in the Kingdom basketball tournaments. That's 112th. I forgot the name of the Foster Projects. There it is. God forbid I forget that. Don't come at me, Foster Projects. They watch everything I say. No.
We Harlem.
We was just there for the game.
Facts. We Harlem.
Yeah. So it's Mac Liquor Stores on 112th and Lenox, and Freeland. It's 119th and I think Malcolm X Boulevard. I think that's it.
Yeah, it's Lenox.
That's still Lenox.
Yeah,
They changed all the names on me. I'm like,
we don't name it after our black leaders. We call it Lenox,
Yes.
7th,
Yeah.
First.
But you know what's so crazy? Me not being from Harlem, but love going to Harlem. When people tell me, "Oh, it's over there on 7th," and it's really the Adam Clayton Power, so I'll be like, "What is 7th?"
That's cool. We're from there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're from there, and a different age group because the young kids from Harlem growing up now are not going to remember 7th and 8th. They're going to remember Malcolm X Boulevard and whatever it's called now. You got to remind them.
You got to remind them.
You got to remind them. That is my job, to educate the youth and remind the old. I hope you guys enjoy. Salud.
Salud. You're supposed to look each other in the eye.
That's right. That's right. We're supposed to tap and then look each other in the eye when you salute. Very good on drinking etiquette.
Yeah, I like this. This one of them shits that sneak up on.
Everybody says that. Yeah.
So there you go.
Now when we were doing the Nutcracker, we were selling it in like 5-ounce things, and this one guy he bought one and he just chugged it. Like I said, yeah.
Luxurious Nutcracker.
Exactly.
Smooth, it go down smooth too.
He took it to the head and he was passed out like a little while later. Kyle was like, "You shouldn't have did that." Like he chugged the whole 5 ounces and he underestimated it. 16% alcohol. You can take a look at the bottle, brother. Okay.
16% alcohol.
So it's a little stronger than wine, but less than grain alcohol. We're in that category called a liqueur, you know, with a little accent on it.
This is definitely for females to get wild with. They're going to hit this and be like, "Oh, yeah, give me 2 cups. 2 cups, they all bent."
See, you being a rapper, it's up to you to decide what you want to like have sponsor you and shit like that. What you think about that right there?
Don't put the brother on the spot. But answer honestly, I don't judge.
In my video, you bugging.
Yeah.
You see what it says? Kamani Ice. What's my team? You know, I have no problem having those bottles
Icy
in the
game. Yo, shit, look at that shit.
No problem having those in the van.
See how the universe works? See how the Lord works?
Ice.
And they got the wave. You know, I'm a big Max B fan. They got the wave on the bottle.
That's a Harlem thing.
Yeah, you know me. You
look at that.
Well, like I said, see, Kyle gonna be mad that he missed this. They from Harlem, Kyle.
See? Look at that shit.
That's fire.
See, look how this shit works when people come here. That shit, yo. I mean, y'all gotta really do some talking after this.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, I gotta get the gram and all that. That's hard, though. I ain't gonna lie, that'll sneak up on you.
Yeah. You want the rest of this? I can't pour it back in the bottle.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, give me those cups over there, man. We want to drink.
Well, you're gonna have to share the ice then. You're gonna have to share the ice.
I was definitely
Yes. He was on the way. Yeah, you guys can finish that off. Before I go, I got business cards, but the Instagram and all of that stuff is just Kamani Ice. If you Google us, we'll pop right up.
Yeah, I definitely want some.
I got shot glasses, whatever you guys need.
How you
got 2 more cups right there.
No, one is for him.
Yeah, that nigga can't have no drink right now.
I just took a shot. That's all I need.
No. Well, yeah, we tell people 1 shot's not gonna kill you. Yeah, so yeah, and then how long before you leave here?
He is a lightweight.
We'll probably be smoking before we do any more drinking. Well, it's right over there. I'm waiting. I got too many comments when I'm talking. You know, they're like, "Why does his eyes look like that?" And I'm like, "Tell them because I'm high. But if it's gonna make people feel better, I'll do it in the morning. You know, because I can't wake and bake. I can't function. Right? I gotta smoke at the end of the day when everything's done.
Wow, you can't wake and bake.
I cannot wake and bake.
I gotta wake and bake too. I don't have to, but sometimes it helps me out. It starts my day up right. I ain't gonna lie. That wake and bake does me right.
Oh, I walk a lot. It starts to affect my feet and stuff like that. Right? I mean, if I was sitting home chilling, like writing or something like that, and not going anywhere, that's different.
It be certain weeds that have you energized and shit like that. Have you in your creative juices. Then there's some weed that's just gonna put you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Down.
Gary Payton is an upper. Keep you smoke some Gary Payton, man. Keeps you on.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, we went Gary Payton crazy.
Shout out Invasion Entertainment.
That's what it's called?
Shout out Invasion Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
We went
Coochie 44.
We went to Cookies. We spent in there almost $1,000 at Cookies.
What's that? What's that?
Called Cookies.
The spot with the weed spot. Cookies.
Nah, I have to switch over to edibles.
I got the magic. I know the main thing.
That's what you smoke?
No, it's
what I'm
an
saying.
edible spot.
Oh.
Not an edible spot. A dispensary.
Definitely ain't found a change over 600.
Nah, I found a few people in my neighborhood that you know.
It's Burner, the rapper Burner, his shit.
You're a billionaire too, the person that owns the spot.
Nigga,
first billionaire weed person. You just don't fool.
I've been trying to get ahead of that. This is taking me a lot longer than I saw it coming. I was like, anybody get into the weed game on any level that you can, because there's a lot of money to be made. But I can't. It took me longer to get this out the gate than we thought, right? Because we should have been in the weed game right now.
Kamani Ice could be a weed
I did not know that.
too, though.
Yes.
Yeah, Kamani Ice. See?
Yeah, that's a fire name strength for the strand. Kamani Ice. Yeah, package just like the bottle. The white hair's got to be on that thing. Crazy. That shit got to be. You know
First, I gotta sell enough for this, but yes.
Have it packaged, have it
So yo, I got a question for you.
With the weed.
What is some of your
look, brain trust here?
Yeah, see, there you go.
This recorded, right? Okay, good.
You got to get the youth to know, because they'll tell you what's popping. So, how do you go about marketing your product and things of that sort? Like, what's your strategy?
Okay, well, when we first started, you got to remember social media wasn't as big as it was now, right? Because again, I'm the oldest guy in this room, and I'm changing with technology. This is a little much sometimes. But we were just knocking on doors. We were doing pop-up shops and events and stuff like that. Right. Posting on Facebook. When Facebook used to be Mi Gente. Remember Mi Gente? Remember, what is it? It wasn't Facebook. What was the other one? MySpace. There you go. Yeah, when
I've
MySpace.
been around for a minute.
Right. From that age. But now we're trying to do social media. It's all about likes and stuff like that. When we walk into liquor stores and say, look what Kamani Ice, the first thing they want to see is how many followers you got. How many. I know.
You know what I don't like about that though? And I'm gonna tell you what it is, because we just was talking about that in here. Now, we had a meeting in here earlier, and we was talking about some of the big wigs and stuff like that. And my guy Small Change just plugged us in with some guy that's a billionaire, right?
Right.
But he went to his page for us to see him.
Yeah.
This guy has no more than 3,000 followers. It's not even 3,000. It's like less than that. So people think they want to go off of the numbers, but the richest motherfuckers out there that can do the most, they don't have mad followers because they don't need all of that traffic.
They don't care.
It's not about, how many followers. So it saddens me when you say that, when you go in the store and they want to look on your Instagram and see how many followers you got. That doesn't mean you don't have a core audience or core purchasers that buy your stuff regularly, and they don't have to be on social media.
It's like probability. They just going by like their only way to feel like that's their surest vote. Like, if you got this amount of followers, they expect you to have a certain amount of people like buying into your, you know what I mean, thing. Versus if you got about 400 followers or something like that, they probably think like, you probably got like maybe 5% of that that's really buying into it. Just any, you know what I mean? So that's how they go for it. I don't think it's right, but it goes for that. But as long as you can show, even if you don't have the following on the social media, if you can show that you're making that you're making this money and you have the influence, that's all that really matters. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can show this by your revenue statements and things like that, or anything like that, or you can show by like you having your own events and showing how packed it is and things like that, you can show your audience. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But you would have to do that. You can't not have an audience and then think like,
you're absolutely right. But when you're starting out, everybody starts from somewhere. Nobody just logs on Instagram and gets 1 million followers the next day.
That's
right. And the deal with what we're asking is we're not asking you to pick up a pallet, which is like 50 cases. Right. Pick up one case. We're gonna let the neighborhood know that we're here, that our product is here. We're gonna push the neighborhood for the sampling, so you can get rid of that case. It's a win-win now because now that they're part of the Kamani Ice thing, I'm gonna mention them everywhere I go. Mac liquor stores, Freeland liquor stores, because now it helps me. And me, by promoting my drink, I'm promoting you as well. Right. I thought it was a good deal.
One hand wash the other.
Right.
Now I got a question. What does one bottle go for retail in the store?
That would depend on the store itself, but anywhere between 21 and 25.
Oh, that's not a bad price at all.
No.
So a case of that, how many bottles come in a case?
12 in a case.
Oh, okay. So for 20, let's say $25.
Yeah, but that's if you're buying it retail. Right. Wholesale is a totally different thing.
Right. So if you go to the store, you would just have to buy, you said 24?
Yeah, let's say $25 a bottle.
Right.
Right. A whole case would be what, $300.
Okay. So, how much of these would you say when you do events do you bring? Like when you're sponsoring an event, How would you say you bring a case, and that's what you probably
That depends. If you like, look, you said okay, you're gonna have a few people here, right? A few people, one bottle.
Right.
Now, if you would have said 25, 50, 100, then now we're adding more bottles.
Right.
So we go by the volume of people because, and you can do it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody's not gonna drink.
Right.
Right. So we have to eliminate that. Right. Somebody's not gonna like it. So we gotta eliminate that, and then that's how we do the math.
Okay.
It is all a mathematical equation. Yeah. Because I can't bring 12 cases to everything because of, first of all, the weight, and then we're just going to end up bringing it back. Now, we've done a lot of events. We've knocked on a lot of doors over the years. We've done like about 300 pop-up shops. How
many stores would you say you in?
Safe and sold out, and you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's safe and sold out than have a bunch.
That's right. I'd rather run out than bring back. That's right.
Absolutely.
Because then, for next time.
And it look better. Like, say, yo, you know what I mean? Shit, I'm sold out. We sold out.
This man got to have a business because you know how much I love getting on the table at the end of a pop-up shop and said, we're done. Sold out. Yeah. It's a good look.
That's a good look right there.
Right.
Even if it was only like 24 bottles.
Right. They don't have to know how many bottles I bought. I could have bought 3.
Exactly.
Okay, they're gone. I sold out.
Yeah.
It's still a good day.
That's what's up. Yo, so this Grindhard TV podcast, we got SNS Icy Gang, we got Frank from Kamani Ice, you know what I'm saying? What I want to say is, so since you like the wave and you from Harlem, right?
Free Max
right? And you tried to drink, right? So is this something that you would put your name behind?
Don't put the man on the spot
No,
like
that's
that.
what we do here.
You got half of it right there.
SNS.
Yeah, this is
Icy
tough,
Gang.
I like this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. It's smooth like a motherfucker. I'm sipping it. My eyes, I don't know if it.
That used to be our slogan. What you sipping on? We've got a few songs that they wrote about this over the years. At least
they're on YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't have me go out here and find these shits.
Yeah, it's on you. Just all you gotta do is type in Kamani Ice. Stuff will pop up. We've done commercials.
That's tough.
Yeah, we're trying to shoot another one now, guerrilla style. So if anybody's out there who's listening, who wants to get in front of the camera or got skills behind the camera, hit me up. It's gonna be hard and fast, different locations. If you can make it, come on down.
Hold up. So what you said? You looking for a camera guy?
Camera guy, actors, comedians, whatever. Let's have some fun.
Kamani Ice and Sorceress. Kamani Ice Smooth Taste. Q&A Kamani Ice commercial.
That's one.
Hey, yo, this your boy World of Rama from Grindhard TV podcast. We here with SNS Icy Gang, and we got Kamani Ice. We gonna go into some music, and we gonna come back with more. Y'all already know what it is.
This right here, this is a Kamani Ice party. This ain't no Kamani Ice party. This is a Kamani Ice party.
I'm gone, I'm lost on that patrol now. Order more bottles, bring them over here. Order more bottles, bring them over here. I'm so saucy.
This isn't a Kamani Ice party. This is a Kamani Ice party.
Kamani Ice at the bar and I'm sipping something different, something foreign like the chick I'm digging. She asked me what I'm drinking, I'm like, mommy, what you thinking? It's
Kamani Ice, just a little bit better than they are.
Bartender for real. Kamani Ice and we gon' make the roof burn in here. So cut the rug, we getting loose and I'm off the juice. Feel the vibe wild crazy, get it started with Kamani.
You know I'm living right, sipping on Kamani Ice. By the bar, superstar, dressed for the night, you know. Cup in hand, you know the plan, I need it on the rocks.
Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Hey, yo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Ain't nothing sweet, and other places think y'all running shit. Then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps. Muscle biceps, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate. Can't control me, best beware with your gun. You can't get jacked, son like Janet. Y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted. Standing 10 toes down to the ground, my feet is planted. Born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital, but Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then Flushing. I rushed in, Jamaica never fake the moves outside. Be outside, don't get yourself popped in Far Rock. School of hard knocks, that's Corona. We the owner, shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burn if it's your turn, and that'll learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never bury. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Yo, Queens get the money, slogan is inside of me. The best they gotta be. Rest in peace to that nigga Prodigy. I remember when you and your man shot at me over that robbery. Your chain was only 10 carats, but it was heavy jewelry. Foolery we went through when we was young. We was dumb, but in retrospect, I sit back and reflect. It was fun. We would be at each other's house. You drink Henny, I drink rum. It was grimy, hanging out in the 90s, packing guns. Memories of smoking weed in the basement of the dance school. Ironically, same block you would visit when they paroled you. You was ahead of your time with your rhyme. I ain't gon' hold you. It's sad that they do paint on your face at the mural. You was loyal to the hood that wasn't loyal back. You wrote that book, niggas was shook, cause none of it was capped from Hempstead, but instead you rep Queens, and that's a fact. They should've took some of these lame rappers and sent your ass back. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last.
It's the icy game. It's the icy game. It's the icy game. It's the icy game.
I remember when we had them packs out. Now I hit the stage in front of packed house. Shorty wanna do me in this trap house. Feel like Killer Cam when I blow it back out. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. She feelin' us since we them niggas with our bread up. All them nigga boy, I'm more than money run. She gon' let me hit and give my brother some. Nigga had these hoes, I don't want none of them. They come for money, but they ain't about making money come. Tell them love me now before they all love me. They ain't stand-up guys, them niggas all funny. I'm tryna stack long money, I'm on the paper chase. Gorillas with me rockin' bathing, they looking like 88. In my own lane, leave me alone. The bad guy like Scarface, Razor Ramon on amps and Broadway with blacks and all yays, with cracks and strong haze, McRacks and always. Up in the building, I'm puffin' exotic, my liquor is spillin'. You want it, I got it, you coppin', I'm pitchin', I'm pulling the business. Insane kick game, lovely. So clean, so fresh, like Dougie, it's the gang. I remember when we had them packs out. Now I hit the stage in front of packed house. Shorty wanna do me in this trap house. Feel like Killer Cam when I blow it back out. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. She feelin' us since we them niggas with our bread up.
Me and Cam is like Fritz and Hen, getting money like A when he was rocking the fisherman. First started the hustle, wanted to be like Richardson. Now all them niggas I watch hustling, I'm richer than. Put locks on the block just like kissing them. Please don't call a phone cause you know the cops is listening. This is pure water, every rock in the watch is glistening. Throw ice in the sky for my nigga light, I'll be missing them. So you can line them up and I'ma shoot them down. Past 20 summers in Harlem, I let my roof come down. The boy do clean up nice when I be suited down. They gon' spin the block, motherfucker, you better move around. Stick on the left, 30 shots that go on the waist. Don't play with the kid, 30 shots that go in your face. If I jump in the whip and the coppers pull, you know it's a race. If I'm crossing the bridge, the first stop I go to the H.
I remember when we had them packs out. Now I hit the stage in front of packed house. Shorty wanna do me in this trap house. Feel like Killer Cam when I blow it back out. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. She feeling us since we them niggas with our bread up. I remember when we had them packs out. Now I hit the stage in front of packed house. Shorty wanna do me in this trap house. Feel like Killer Cam when I blow it back out. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. I'ma hit the Dougie with my leg up. She feeling us since we them niggas with our bread up.
It's the ice again. It's the ice again.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's your boy World Rama. We here at Grindhard TV podcast. We got S&S Icy Gang. We got Kamani Ice in here. The liquor beverage. We just bust a bottle down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, went down real smooth and shit. Remember, he said that was the first Nutcracker. This was Nutcracker before there was Nutcracker, right?
Right.
We got that right. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say something about S&S Icy Gang because you got a lot of features. You got like a lot of big names on your joint and things of that sort. And I want to know, and I want you to let artists know, like, what it take for you to finesse the artists to get on songs. Is it just payola? Is it relationships? Is it y'all both from Harlem? Like how you got, you know what I'm saying? Because you got Harlem dudes on your joint. So is they showing love?
I mean,
or what?
I had more than just like the Harlem rappers. Like, I had Meek as a feature. I had Troy Ave as a feature. I had Khaled as a feature. So this project, I got my guy Capella Gray on the project coming up. So you know what I mean. It's,
Life is a gallus.
So yeah, so you know, it's for me. Nah, I bring the artist to me. Like I work hard.
Okay. Okay.
I work hard, so they see that, and then they they decide to show love and get an alley-oop, you know what I mean, and work with me because they see I'm doing a lot of big things without no handout.
Right.
They peep that, so they show love.
Would you say it makes it a lot more easier that your pops is a well-known DJ, or
nah? I make it a lot more harder
because what they expected more from you or something.
It's just a lot. Like one, if whoever don't like him don't like me. Two,
right.
Two, they any other time they'll come to him for his opinion, but for his opinion on other people's music, but because he speak highly of me, they already going like, I got to work twice as hard to get the approval because be like, yo, you just saying that because that's your son, and
he been talking about you to me for years. I'm one of your pops for a minute.
A lot of like big platforms and things that I've been on, they think it came from him and it didn't. So that's what they chalk it up to as well.
Right.
So like I said, I be having to work twice as hard to do what I got to do. But I don't be caring. I'm not afraid of hard work. So I don't be minding. But for regular artists, it's like a clean slate for them. They could do their thing. They could.
So basically, what you saying is that it's not all glamour and glitz having a parent inside the game.
Far from it.
So do you think like what's Diddy's son name?
My crutch.
What's Diddy's son name? Sean Combs.
It's a perk and a crutch though.
Right.
It's a perk because you know what I'm saying. Some people will give you a listen that probably wouldn't have ever gave you a listen before.
Right.
But I still gotta deliver.
Yeah, well, from us playing your songs here today, I think everything was fire.
Nah, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of out-rapped the features. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I'm listening. I pay attention. I'm an artist. Like, your verses, you was out-rapping the features, so they was cool, and it was good to have their names on it and shit like that, but you really out-rapping these niggas, so, you know what I mean? Like, you
Shout
definitely...
out to my guys, though. They know I'm not going to play with none of them.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I'm not going to play with none of them. But for other artists, you got to understand that it's a business, so they're going to charge for verses. I don't pay for nobody's verse. I never pay for a verse ever.
Wow.
But, you know what I'm saying? This is just off of love, like of me turning up. Like, I met East because East was driving past, and I guess he knew who I was, and he stopped at the corner and said, "Yo, what up?" And Jim, he met me through my pops. We was been supposed to get a record in 2010, and it was the record I wanted him on. He listened to it. The next day, he heard it on the radio already. He's like, "Yo, he wanted to get on it," but he ain't never get on it. So then years later, I guess just putting in pain, he followed me. He he started chopping it up with me about like wanting me to sign to him, and then we just started doing music together.
It's a big talk about this right now in the game. How you feel about signing to other rappers?
I don't mind. I don't mind. I just look at the people who are the best leaders, the rappers who are the best leaders, the ones who could say, I've gave the game this artist. If you ain't give us no artist, I can't really look to say that you the better CEO out of the other ones. You know what I'm saying? I got.
So you basically saying that if an artist put out enough successful artists, then you realize that's somebody you would want to work with.
Exactly, because then you could see that they was a great CEO, they was a great leader. They gave you
opportunities
to some, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so you could use, because some artists probably still like wanting to be the man. So it's like, you know what I mean? And certain artists, you gotta think about who else you signing to them for your music. Does it mesh well? Because you might sign to an artist that really can't. You make bigger music than them, so like signing to them might seem like an opportunity to you, but it's gonna stunt your growth
because they're gonna use your shit for them.
It's just the fans that listen to them don't necessarily listen to all the other style of records that you could make. So it'll stunt your growth over there because it's like it's a ceiling over there. So you gotta look at things like that too. But I don't mind, like I'll sign to a rapper right now if he like a real influential rapper.
Like who? Like who's somebody that you inspired to possibly work with and sign under? If it's an opportunity, they could be listening to this show.
I'll sign a Gotti. I'll sign a Gotti because of the proof of the pudding. Like he's been CMG ain't new. CMG was popping since Snooty Wild, and when he had Yayo, that was on the Gotti, and then he had Moneybagg Yo, then he got Black Youngster, Block Boy JB, ESTG, 42 Doug. It's a lot of artists that's popular.
And that new girl Glorilla.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Then my man, then you got Mozzie from the West, so he's a good. You could tell he's a great leader. So
you definitely
and he there with you. I would definitely, and I signed to him for no money.
So you would just sign just for the exposure. You're not looking for an advance.
I'm going to make money.
That's a good way to think.
Yeah, I'm going to make money. Humbly speaking, man, does it look like I'm starving? You know what I'm saying? I'm not pressed for that. Now for a major label, they got it. That got to be for money because y'all don't got no influence. You got machine resources and stuff like that. But that equates to money, so y'all gonna take it out of my budget anyway when y'all start putting me on these. I mean,
everything you do.
Yeah,
so you go to.
I'm gonna take money from them. You feel me? Because I'm gonna take the advance and make myself hot. With a rapper, all I need them to do is be with me all day of one day. Take them with me through the city, my version of New York, and then go to flex, go crazy, go in the clubs, we go stupid, and then you can sit back on your desk and.
Have you been on the Funkmaster Flex show where the dudes go up there and freestyle?
Yeah, I've been on Flex. I've been on Sway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been on a few.
I've been promoting a little commercial of you when you was in that. I don't know what station that was. You was in. It was a little podcast studio. And you were sitting down with a mic.
Oh yeah, that was my man. That was recent. That was my man Holly Books. He got a new joint. He got a new freestyle segment he rocking with. He producing things like that and engineer. So I've been rocking with him. So he wanted me to be one of the first artists. He know I'm one of the lyrical guys in the city that he respects. So he came and got me.
Yeah, that freestyle was fire. So
I appreciate that. And to be quite honest, that those beats, I'm not really a super fan of those. But I'm an MC, so you know.
Yeah, they always gonna try you. Like, oh, are you a drill or a trap rapper? Then here's one of these. They throw you a '90s beat and see what you could do with it. Because a lot of
that'd be somebody's worst mistake though.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I ain't gonna front. It's harder to rap to a drill and trap beat than an old school '90s beat. It's way harder. You gotta catch something with that. It's like something with them drill beats.
If you ain't got no flows, then it's gonna be hard for you as a rapper. But I'm not gonna lie. All that should be easy to me. I ain't gonna front. I would be lying to you and tell you if it wasn't.
Well, we definitely gonna do a little cypher later. Hopefully, we get a little something out of you before you go to your show.
I'm about to go to my show now.
Oh, you about to dip right now?
Yeah, but
So hold up. So should I throw a beat on right now? Will you give me a little fire, and then we come back?
You gonna have me rap after I just sit this?
Oh, don't make no excuses now. You on Grindhard TV podcast, my nigga. I done posted you spitting bars. Now you talking about Kamani Ice got you that lit.
Got me drinking on the job.
So basically that's a good. I'm glad you brought that up. So when you go to clubs and the clubs give you bottles and stuff like that, do you get saucy before you hit the stage or after?
What you mean, like for a show or for
like when you go
book or club booking? And
when
for
you
a
go
club
to,
booking,
when,
that's a whole nother.
But when you go do a show and the club give you
when
bottles,
I do a show, nah. If I do a show in a club, then you book. You gotta know what you. If you booking me for a show, I don't give a fuck about the bottles. I'm gonna you paying for me to perform.
Of course.
But I'll probably add. But if it's a club, I'll probably add like 2 bottles in there. But no, I'm not drinking. I'm giving it to the homies.
Okay. You did say that earlier.
Yeah, I'm giving it to the homies.
That earlier.
I mean, but I'm glad. I'm definitely gonna smoke though.
So what time is your show tonight?
It's starting now, but you know I could.
Oh, so you just come do interviews and then go hit the stage right after. Then after that, you doing after party. You on some real rap life shit, huh?
This is the rap life. It's my job, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
it's
about.
My job.
It's part of the job, you know.
It's my job. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta come, do it. You know, we got a tape dropping this month, so EP, whatever you want to call it, dropping this month. So we moving
What's it called?
Around. It's called Big Icy 2. Last year we did Big Icy 1. That's when we did the whole little tour and everything. So Big Icy 2 dropping this month. I mean, the anticipation so wild. I might just drop it. Like now some Beyonce shit. I might just tell them like on Monday that I'm dropping Friday or Friday tell niggas I'm dropping Monday or some shit like that. Funny shit like that. I don't know. It depends.
Wow. So basically that's what's next for you. You dropping a project.
Yeah, we dropping an EP, Big Icy 2. It features Capella Gray, Jim Jones, Davies, Vado, my guy Hero from Delaware, my partner Rich Ice from the Icy Gang family, and one of the artists from the Icy Gang roster, AIG. So,
you got some names on your joint.
Yeah.
You got some names on your joint. So
they respect my shit, man.
You got so are the videos that we just saw, those are the songs?
Nah, the videos you saw other than Coquito, majority of those videos, well, Dougie was on, me and Jim, I got this like my third record with Jim that I'm about to put on my tape. But that one was that was the first collab we did. That was in like 2020. The joint with East, that was an old joint too. That was like 2019.
So you got a newer one?
Yeah.
Wow. So you don't got no videos for none of them yet?
Nah. I've been shooting videos for my own stuff, like for stuff like me Dolo.
Just Dolo, right.
Yeah,
because you want to like obviously stand out on your own type shit.
I mean, I'm gonna do videos with them, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to take care of the easier ones first. If it's like only 9 records on the joint, so.
So that's practically an EP. It's not like a full album.
Exactly. But it's a record that I got right now that I might throw on there too to make it 10. I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying. I don't know.
That's what's up. And you in control of all of your shit and how it go and everything.
Absolutely.
That's one of the great things about being independent, that you can do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's rough though. Like rappers, man. If you ain't willing to put your bread up and invest in yourself, bro, this independent shit ain't for you. I'll tell you that right now. It's not for the weak. I spend thousands and thousands,
and that's what it takes. That's what it takes. And you know what's so crazy about that is that a lot of rappers don't want to do this hard work, and then they'll go and sign a major deal, and then cry in a year about how the major did them wrong.
But I say this though, and this how I'm gonna end it like this. This labels with rappers. That be smoking mirrors though, because it ain't always the label's fault, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, number one, you gotta look at it like this. You gotta look at it like this. This is a new generation, you feel me? These labels done been around before for generations and generations. They don't witness rappers being able to sell 600, 700, 800,000 this first week. Their new version of 600, 800,000 first week is 100,000, 200,000 the first week. You feel me? Only person that's doing more numbers than that right now is Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, or Lil Uzi Vert. Other than that, ain't nobody even doing those numbers like that, right? In the first week standpoint. So the new version of that is 100,000, 100 change thousand. You feel me? So now they gotta buckle down on that. They spending more than 100 and change thousand on budgeting you, promoting you.
Marketing, yeah.
You feel me? Giving you a recording budget and like, you know what I'm saying? they putting you on tour and shit like that, all that shit. You advance, rappers niggas take the money that they get the advance.
And they go buy big ass
buy
chain.
shit like this and fucking and a bunch of chains and a bunch of drip, and then now they think the label gonna just spin this bag on you. You ain't hotter than what you was when they signed you. So then they gamble on dropping your single that now that you are a part of them. The single don't hit like it's supposed to, like when they found you. Now they scrambling because they just spent money. They gonna spend their money on trying to make this shit a hit. It don't be no hit. Now you in debt because you owe them.
Wow.
Read that contract.
You know a lot of shit about this shit though, my guy.
Bro, you gotta over this. It's I ain't gonna lie. After a while, that shit common sense though, bro. Why you think they just giving you free money? Why would you ever think that?
That's a fact.
It's common sense, bro. What you mean? Like you think that they just about to give you free money because you just have, bro? We not even in an era where they signing you off talent. They signing you off your influence and your impact right now. It's your popularity. So because they want to see money off of it. Respect this because this is how they making money. Y'all are not selling a whole heap of records first week and all that. You know what I'm saying? So this is how they make the bread.
The truth.
This is where 360 deals come from because they can't make money out of you niggas. A lot of you niggas is not high selling rappers. So they got to make money out of you off of your shows and other shit like that to recoup the money that they spent on your ass making you lit because you didn't do that yourself.
How you feel about a 360 deal?
I understand it. Do I want it? Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
But what if
But I'll be the type of nigga that if that's the one, if I feel like I'm gonna take it and go in, right then and there, I'll take my money and start stacking and buy myself out sooner or later. Niggas ain't thinking like that.
So you would sign a 360 deal to get this?
I probably wouldn't, but if it's the right, if it's a situation where I'm like, you know what, I could take this and I know I could build this up. I know off rip from the moment that I sign this, start stacking to have money to buy yourself out. Because you're gonna want out of that shit sooner or later. And the best way to do that is pay.
That's it. That's it's the only other way unless the dude just let you go.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to do that. So they sit there complain like this system is gonna change. It ain't, nigga.
So with that being said, like when artists come to you and they got a big influence and they want you to sponsor them or like just get behind them. You said it in one of your posts that if you're looking for a sponsor, whatever the case may be, what do you consider sponsoring an artist? Is it with money? Is it just you know what I'm saying, with product? How do you do that?
All our money is tied up into the business right now. So if it's a monetary thing, then we can't work. If you want money in the upfront, I can't help you out, right? But if you want money on the back end, let's sit down and talk.
So you would give an artist a point or something off of your company if they was a big artist about to take off?
That's right. If the situation is right and the numbers is right, yeah, I have no problem sitting down discussing that.
Now, back to you and your partner, because I know you got a partner and you said that he couldn't be here today. So, like, how did you and him meet?
We worked together. We were in the copy business.
What business?
Yeah, exactly. Paper copy, Xerox machine, stuff like that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not everybody knows that anymore. Yeah. 1090s. If you know a 1090, then you was in the copy business because that was like one of the first ones.
Okay.
So there you go. All right. We were in the copy business, Village Copier. There you go. I was in sales and I saved up some money to try to invest into something. And I was looking for something to invest in and this seemed like a good idea. Mm-hmm. Now we jumped in not knowing how the game was. We were following the business model of Hypnotic, right? Okay. The way the story came to me, the article I read, Hypnotic used to just give his shit away. Yeah, right? He would go to bars, just give them the case. You can't do that anymore. It was a loophole in the law that they closed right before we came out. So I can't just make up my product at home, go to you who have a bar, give it to you, have you sell it and give, and then we split those profits. You can't do that anymore. Yeah. So we had to take the long way around.
Now, I remember back in the days where liquor companies, they used to just send bottles to the club for them to give it out for free for like a 2-hour open bar thing.
Right.
But now I notice all of the liquor companies want the bars to buy cases for them to do that. Now, like, why did it switch over like that? Like, you got to just buy it now.
Well, that's part of the game. So if you have a bar, right, and I want to do a tasting at the bar, I can bring a case to sample out, but I can't sell any of those bottles. If we want to sell the bottles, you have to buy my product from my distributor first, right? Because when I run out of my sample boxes, I've got to show where all those bottles went. I have forms I got to fill out.
Right.
They want to keep track of it. The government wants their money. Right? I can't just do it. People ask me what's taking so long. It's because I can't move the way I would move if I was doing, weed or coke or something like that. There's rules to this and there's people watching me. I got to be very careful. Even advertising, before we were fully licensed, I had to be careful what we said. Because if I went on YouTube, if I went on Facebook, anything like that and said the wrong thing, they could pull my license. So I'm very careful on how we word things, Right. You don't throw words like buy and sell and stuff like that because it gives the wrong thing. But if you want to taste it, you want to sample it, you want us to sponsor it.
So how would you work with
SNS?
How would you work with SNS Icy Gang? Like,
this man got a head for business. It'd be like how he wants me to work with him. So with me, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, and I feel he feels the same way.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, that shit, but like it's I would love it. I don't even be having sponsors and stuff like that.
Right.
I love it.
Well, think about this. Next time you shoot one of those videos and stuff like that, put the bottle in the background. We'll come down to do that.
Yeah, no more for sure.
I tell that to all the guys, all the young dudes coming up who are doing their own stuff. They want to put Hennessy and they want to put all these places. You're not gonna make any money off those guys. Those guys already got money. Put my stuff in the video, right? If it works well for both of us, then we'll split profit. We'll both grow together. We'll both eat together.
Yeah, you said it right there.
I might have you come serve these at my listening event for the project.
I ain't got a problem with that. Yeah, let me know.
There you go. See how that shit work?
Yeah, you feel me? You can do free shots, but if they want a cup, you gotta pay.
Right.
There you go. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta do it's the money, baby. It's the money.
Yeah.
That's why, like you said, we invest a lot of our money in ourselves, but these things don't pay for themselves. I can't just give out 50 cases.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You gotta do
right, because then you need the re-up money to make the next pallet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we got SNS Icy Gang in the building. We got Frank from Kamani Ice, and y'all about to go do a show, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. I wanted to do something. You know what I mean? A little something. I wanted to hear you do a little something or whatever. You know what I mean? I want to hear a little something, Whoa. It's just a little.
All right, start it up. Let me see. Probably. The bridge is over. Look. Living the block back like, ooh, whoa, yeah. Look. Living the back block lifestyle. The booth, I'm Lennox Lewis, I be putting the mic down. One-on-one, they got a collar prep profile. They try to jump me, I back out and let that Mac go wild. I own it, can't even look at these guys as opponents. On the verses, I see lions are turning to rodents. And my verses are historic, double XL, should've quoted. I'm a freshman, tell us seeing rappers, young and focused. Look, Shogun and Harlem, the boy got the glow. Do the right things for the fiends, they be front row. Tell a chick, go down to her knees, give the best rope. If a man front, I hit him up, hit me death row. Look, mine don't want no more money, focus to get these grands up. If I'm disturbing the peace, ain't nobody gon' stand up. They talking crazy with the work, I tell them stop that. Pull that coke boy, they gon' pull aim, pop that. I'm dream chasing, making good music, they gon' say it's so amazing. Cause I could rock a nation. Step in the booth and start full on blazing. And chillin' with women that Benny Hanna's eating Cajun. Harlem, USA, gotta stay inside a borough. 125th is the capital, but everywhere is thorough. Look, super ugly with this ether I be handling. My cousin Freak rolling 2 L's full of cannabis. She Beyonce, I'm Jamie Foxx. When I get the draw, she be drunk in love. I just blame it on the alcohol. All these niggas gotta get their act together. Nicest nigga in the city. It's the 19th letter, it's the gang.
Yo, this is what I'm talking about. See, rappers come up here, man, and they just catch the little, that's not even a beat. That's just the little sounds and shit. He took that shit. That's why I wanted you to do that, because when I looked on your page and I seen that you be just killing these beats like that, I was like, you got to come up here and do some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to interview and then get little stories and stuff like that and what you did and where you came from and everything like that. But ultimately, I want to see how you get busy or live and
punching
that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, man. I know you got to go do your show.
Nah, I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
I appreciate you for coming up and shit like that. You know what I mean?
To, you know what I mean, Grindhard TV.
That's a big old fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big shouts to Kamani Ice. And she got me sweating right now.
Yeah. Well, that gonna fun. This shit definitely creepy on me.
Well, we'll take some credit for whatever that is that you spit right there. Take some credit for that.
Kamani Ice, you gonna call that Kamani Ice flow.
That's what's up. So we definitely gonna make sure Kamani Ice is at his video shoots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Word. We definitely. You hear that, Frank? You gonna pull up?
Nah, I got business cards, man. I'll give you my number.
Oh yeah. Give out. See, look, everybody networking in here. The show's still going on, and we just networking and stuff. S.S. Icy Gang.
TV,
they got it. You know what I'm saying? We here to grind hard, man. You know what I mean? All right. So we're gonna go into some music. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna come right back. We're gonna talk more with Frank.
Keep tall, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Just kept going out that chair. Yeah, hit me up, man. Good luck tonight.
Watch out for the lights, y'all. Yeah. Yo, my God.
If you want to eat healthy, you gotta.
The rest of the bottle, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you.
It's the icy game. It's the icy game.
Hey.
S.S. Icy Gang, you already know what it is.
Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some pussy I can swim through. We can fuck the reggaeton, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm lit, this coquito is the proof. Pour me some coquito in my cup. I'ma take a couple more sips and then it's up. Shorty see the diamonds in my chain and fell in love. She don't fuck with no lane, she got a thing for a thug. Shorty drinking, bending over, she in twerking mode. And she love her voice like she a fan of Dirty O. Got her screaming, uh-oh, like Lumi D. I hit it like a G. I'm tryna put it in your spine and see if you can take it. And she told me I'm her favorite. She probably say that shit a lot. She climb on top, and this time she never wasting. Even though she got no patience, this coquito hit the spot. Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some pussy I can swim through. We can fuck the reggaeton, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm lit, this coquito is the proof. Bitch, I'm too lit. Tell my old hoes that I'm on some new shit. I don't know the last time I heard who's this. Franco Fino is the nigga with the blue strips. Bad Latin mommy with me, I tell her dolly. Coquito got her feeling like she took a molly. The gang rowdy, but my energy on Bobby. I fuck around and do some salsa in the party. Ooh, I'm from uptown. Niggas doubted me before, but I'm up now. Plain Jane Rollie on, not a bust down. Coquito in my system, about to fuck it up now. Mommy, you look good, it's nice to meet you. I just wanna take you to my crib so I can please you. Shorty said she wants something stronger than Casamigos, so I had to pour some dudes saying a coquito. Shorty got some pussy I can swim through. We can fuck the reggaeton, that's what I'm into. The way she move her body, she the truth. And I'm lit, this coquito is the proof.
Right. I know, I've had your number. We've been talking back and forth for a long time. Yes, sir.
What side that is?
I know how you train.
I see gang up every.
Yeah, 'cause we don't want the footage to mess up.
It's the icy game. It's the icy game. It's the icy game.
Yeah, you know, it's your boy Walderrama. We here, Grindhard TV podcast. We about to end the show. My guest is here. They like gone. They all got stuff to do. We gonna end the show today. You know what I mean? If y'all want to get sponsors or anything like that, just go to Kamani_Ice. If y'all want to hear more and see what's going on with SNS Icy Gang, it's just SNS_Icy Gang. And y'all can see more. It's your boy Worldorama, Grindhard TV podcast. We're going to see y'all next week. And we out.